Hi, I am Ended Xbox 380 and here's my intro.
Gonna clean up your looks with all the lies in the books to make a citizen out of you. Because they sleep with a gun and keep an eye on you, son, so they can watch all the things you do. Because the drugs never work, they gonna give you a smirk, cause they got methods of keeping you clean. They gonna rip up your heads, your aspirations to shreds. Another cog in the murder machine. They said I'll teenagers scare the living shit out of me. They could care less as long as someone will bleed. So darken your clothes, or strike a violent pose. Maybe it'll lead you.
Hey, what's up guys? Undead Xbox here, and I'm here going to tell you one of my life stories, and I'm not going to be doing these as much as gameplays or as other stupid nonsense on my channel, but don't worry guys. I will be making more life stories though, but you know, there's still going to be lots of other stuff, cool stuff. But what you can probably tell by the title, my story is going to be killing my friend's dog. And let me tell you something, it was not on purpose. You're probably like, Undead, why would you kill someone's dog? Well, the reason why is pretty weird, and basically it was not me who killed him, but I kind of helped the person kill him. But anyway, let's go right to the story. It was a nice summer day, and the flowers were just blooming, and then me and Alan was watching Billy Madison. This was like about 5 years ago when I first met Alan. He had a dog named Killer, and we were watching Billy Madison, and then I opened the door and let Killer out because obviously he had to go use the bathroom. And so he went outside, and then Alan's like, "Where's my dog Killer?" And I'm like, "Well, I let him outside." And he's like, "You son of a bitch." And so he ran outside, started like, "Killer, come here, Killer." And then his mom came outside. I do not remember why his mom was outside. But anyway, so we were all outside, and I was just standing there like, don't worry, the dog's going to be okay. But then he started running toward us, right? The little dog on the highway was running toward us, and then an 18-wheeler came out of nowhere. And as you can probably tell how the story's going to go, the 18-wheeler hit Killer. Now, you're probably like, how is this like a traumatizing story? Well, let me tell you that. Alan was literally screaming and crying, and his mom had to hold him back. Like, this was literally traumatizing Alan. I mean, like, it really was. And that's not even the worst part for traumatizing Alan. After the dog got hit, I can still remember how the dog got hit. Now, let me tell you how the dog looked like before he got hit. He's like a very small dog. I say about 2 feet, maybe not even, about 1.5 feet up in the air, from his feet to his head. And he's a pretty small dog, yes. And he got ran over, and how I remember it, that one wheel hit him, he turned around, another wheel knocked him right down. Like, he was like turning, and whenever he turned the other way, boosh, right on the wheel, hit him. He got knocked out, I think, for a few seconds. And after that, a few more cars came by, but did not run over Killer. It was like barely missing Killer. And Alan's trying to get on the highway, but there's cars coming through. And let me tell you, Alan, he's just like crying. He's just like, "Killer! Killer!" I can't really explain it, but like, I mean, like, my God, it's like if someone was really dying, you know, in a movie or something, and like the dad's like, "No!" or something like that. And yeah. Anyway, so let me finish what I was gonna say. And so after the cars went by, Alan was trying to get on the highway, but his mom told me to hold Alan down, and his mom was going toward the highway. And whenever she picked up Killer, and I was here on right beside the highway holding Alan, make sure he won't get hit by a car or anything. And when his mom came back, she showed us the dog, and the dog was alive. Yes, he was peachy. No, actually, he was yeah, he was not okay. You can literally see his stomach and his bone ribs. Yeah, he's alive, and you can see his stomach. Like, if you put your hand in that little hole, you can probably feel his heartbeat. I hope Alan does not watch this. But anyway, so, his legs are broken. He has blood coming out of his mouth. He's, like, just, like, it's like a hot day. And, like, instead of sweat and drool coming out of his tongue, it's blood and drool mixed together. But anyway, yeah. Let me tell you something. Alan, oh yeah. Let me tell you. Alan had to take his... Okay. Alan's dad is dead. Now I'm just gonna have to bring that up. And his dad gave him this Harry Potter blanket. And the dog. But anyway, so, he got the blanket and put it over his dog and trying to keep him alive. And Alan was in the backseat of the car trying to get home and trying to take it to the vet. Yeah. Anyway, he thought they were going to bring him back to life. And anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. Where I was in the passenger seat, and Miss Angela was talking, and I barely knew these people when this happened. Yeah, this was like whenever I first met Alan, so I had to tell my parents where I was going. So I called my father, and he said, no, you cannot go to the vet. Why do you need to go there? And so he was like telling me I couldn't go, so we had to turn around. But before Miss Angela turned around, she took the phone and talked to my dad, and she's like talking to him. And yeah, after that, yeah. He said yes, and then whenever that happens, we went to the hospital. Obviously, we had to put the dog down. Alan did not know what was going on, though. He was like 9 or 10 whenever this happened, I think. I'm not sure right now, but it was like 5 years ago. But anyway, so after they put the dog down, he was just crying there. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, on the way to the vet, probably the best part was happening. He was holding the dog and he was saying this. It's all your fault, Jonathan. Why did you open the door? It's all your fault. And so, let me tell you, that was kind of a little bit traumatizing for me for a couple of nights. I had a lot of dreams. Anyway, so let me finish this right quick. Yeah. I was, put the dog down. He was crying whenever the dog was dead. And so, after that, he went to one of his friend's house. I still don't know who he was. Probably his cousin or something. And he got a shovel from them, and we put the shovel in the trunk, and then we went to his house. Actually his brother-in-law buried. Yeah, so his brother-in-law, he wrapped around the dog with the Harry Potter blanket, and he buried the dog. Well, his brother-in-law dug the hole, and yeah, and then after he dug the hole, he buried it, but then Alan wanted to bury the hole with the dirt, and so after he did that, he buried it, and then we kind of never really spoke then, and yeah. That's my life story, I guess. So, if you like this video and want to hear more life stories, just click that like button. And I guess since I'm giving you this life story, I'm going to tell you more about some stuff coming up. I am still in the works of making that zombie movie. I have made the story. I'm trying to get some of the supplies, which will be next month. And my new release date for this zombie movie on my YouTube channel will probably be around almost at the end of summer. I say about September. By September, the movie will be done. And, yeah. After that, and also, I'm making these stop action little films of Minecraft, which you probably already saw one of them. And, yeah. I'm making a movie of that, and also some new gameplays and stuff is going to happen, and it's going to be pretty cool, and more life stories, more gameplays, and I'm going to do an entire series of Life is Strange. I'm going to do the first and second episode by next month, and I love the second episode, by the way. Anyway, guys, I guess this is all I really have to say for the life story and some updates for my YouTube channel. Right now, I haven't been posting many videos as I should be because I'm trying to get my driver's license today. I literally am.
Enjoy it?
But anyway, guys,
Really
I gotta
it?
get back to what I was doing. I'm in the car right now, literally recording. Yeah, I am in the car. Listen. Yeah, so, I better go. But yeah, guys, I guess I'll have a good life or whatever. Have a good life or whatever, and peace.